Good morning, y'all. It is 10 till 10 on a Saturday morning. Saturday, February 10th. I have to look at my watch every day to figure out what day it is. It's okay, though. This is yet again another hour I never saw on the weekends. Mine typically started at 12. Now, one thing I struggle with consistently that I wanted to go over, and something that somewhat, it is definitely current, is being honest with myself about a fear, about an event, about something that I feel very strongly about. That's something I've always struggled with. I don't like people to see that I show anger, that I can be sad. I like to be liked by everybody. I don't know who doesn't, but I keep watching these podcasts and videos from these people that are successful entrepreneurs, and apparently it's just something that is very prevalent with people in their 20s. So, some parts of it I'm not willing to give up. Some parts of it still serve me. Some parts of it still make me feel okay. So, you know what? I just continue to ask for willingness to move past that and continue to take action. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about here is actions versus is decisions versus a resolution. You hear it's the new year now. You hear a lot of people make New Year's resolutions. I stopped doing that a little while ago. I make New Year's decisions. I make decisions as they go. I don't need a new year to signify a new event or a new chapter or a new anything in my life. That's based off my current experience. And the bottom line is a resolution. A resolution is a thought. A resolution requires no action. A resolution is just something that you can dream up. You maybe put it down on paper or share it with your friends. But so many of those resolutions, those are just resolutions. You don't act on them. A decision is something that you make that you put action behind. A decision is something that you execute, that you follow through with, no matter what it looks like. I have a great tendency to want to get to the finish line without enjoying the race first. I want the, at work, I want the bigger paycheck, but without really knowing how and to lead and to know how to get there. I just think that I should be there and I'll figure it out as I go along, but that's not the way it goes. The bottom line is those people got there from putting in the work prior to, when they were getting paid less, when they were in a lower position, and proving that they could do that at a much higher scale. Decisions require action. I've thought about doing this for a long time. It's something that I saw happen. I had a lot of, believe it or not, had a lot of prejudice against people that did video blogs. So I love doing things that I had ill feelings about, or that I would judge for. So I think that's pretty cool. But the thing is taking the actions and not expecting a result. I get so hung up on the results and what everything is supposed to look like, and things are going to be done my way. But bottom line is, my way did not work. My way got me into that hole, or always does get me into a hole when I think I start knowing things. So it's accepting the fact that I may not know everything, and the result that's supposed to happen is supposed to, and I hope I'm awake enough to see it and to move past it. Because if I'm not moving my feet, there's nothing to learn. I'm just stuck in the same experience forever and ever and ever. And we as humans love our comfort zones. We love staying there. But I was talking with a friend about me starting to toy with Photoshop and Illustrator and some of these Adobe suites, and that's a completely different way than I think. I don't think like that. I open Photoshop and I get a migraine because I don't know what anything does. I like Microsoft Paint. I can do that. But it challenges me in a way to open my mind, to expand it, to continue forward, because it's a great way to start looking at things. There's more than one way to go about life and to be successful and to learn things. And you only know what you don't like by taking the action to do so. So that's something that definitely I want to bring into my practice during these days, because there's nothing more I love than sitting on the couch and binge watching a Netflix series, or HBO, or Westworld, or Game of Thrones, or the list can go on. Now, it's not saying that I don't have time to do that, but, you know, I don't spend my whole weekends doing that. You know, I don't spend, you know, every day when I get home from work now watching TV and sitting there watching 2 hours of The Office and just getting sucked in. I love The Office, don't get that twisted. But the point is like when I'm just sitting there not doing anything, when there's a lot of stuff that I could be doing, it's just I start having a negative view on the world. I start having a negative view, or I start living in my head versus living in this world, you know. And that's what a wonderful thing to be able to snap out of that, and to live here and now versus just exist in my own mind, you know. Little action means existing. Taking action, you know, taking action means living. You know, I get to live. I get to be a part of my own success. You know, and so if there's anything I can say is, whatever comfort zone you're currently in that you feel stuck in, change something different, change something small, change one little thing to shake up the energy in your life. You know, that's a huge part to getting started. The hardest thing about doing something new is getting started, but I guarantee you, if you look at your own experience once you get started, it's easy to continue going. You know, it's just taking that initial leap into the fear of the unknown and trying something different, man. It's what a blast, you know, what a great feeling, you know, constantly being able to challenge yourself and to move forward. So that is my tidbit of the morning. I have my venti iced caramel macchiato with blonde espresso and an extra shot. It's my crack now today. I can get it, you know, once in a while. You know, it's the most amazing thing ever. Yeah, whatever it is about Starbucks that makes me spend $7 on a drink, I don't know, but I'm going to keep taking notes. So y'all have a great weekend, or a great Saturday, and I will see y'all tomorrow.